very warm welcome. Emma Yashefo nyina e de Bapenax GH so unim say ye de yetena se na ye kan ye hu say ya. It's all about the daily entertainment trends and I de bro na for some days now Fela Makafui and Medikal has been in the news. She said more trended back to back. Nani Nane said Fela Makafui 2 days ago took to her Twitter page to tweet something. Nina said she said she's about to make the hardest decision in her life. Producer Mr. said what they start tweet na Fela Makafui Twitter you know what they better na ashefon so enye bi ashano mo huni American wasami. And no and oba bonten bet tweet sadie way nkrofo so mu and then it started spiking a whole lot of conversations. Now one of the most tantamount of it all was when people started speculating, said Fela Makafui is hinting on a divorce. Not just say, Omo Panche say, Asemia Fela Makafui ba bonten, ebe Twitter on the Twitter page there. Not just say, or Panche say, not just what Patrick said, divorce and now our Jaye be then ba so between on any Medikal. Now say Asha area fear. If you don't know who Medikal and Fela Makafui is, me Patrick Medikal, just a stubborn academy phone na CEO, me try too risky. Oh, prior to nuptials precisely in March 7, 2022. Not just say Medikal was set to be dating a sister Debbie. Omujaya or Kofa Fela Makafui in Sensembe Breba on his show. No, Ojina so can say or be wedding and all be ware a wife, which is Fela Makafui. Ebinum say or boy, ebinum say no crime and Palampala yet her. And then on the 7th March 2020, our Yebeshi share swa a sister Fias was nega Neshatawale Kwai for yase and Yomukoye Bia even during the day of the marriage crano. Yes, sister Fela Makafui be fainty and uncle force one and sister Bab on Tibeka so one of their one yam na stout for fian to ata say and cry one your man and the island the buy yeah. The marriage is exactly 2 years or mobile island or so. Yanya exactly 2 years when you 3 years the marriage no koso na omo sense na den abobo Fela Makafui ba bonten ebe tweet say oh she's about to make the hardest decision ever screenshots na ahefo me producer e dia to ha wo hye no eno na nkrofo start take cancer our Jaye be ba na ahefo be kaya wo Penax GH he ya na ye de be som ya ahefo na ye tiefo say Medikal our committee ni nyina ne say Elon Musk e de directives bi ba bonten say sisi ano Twitter no be ko ni mfa so wa de fa ba nkum no waso be hye ya na ye bra Medikal de ko fa ba nkum ye delete and answer ye suspending an account on Twitter permanently followed by a report be a will be quiet a quatrain sans and semina buy na say you no or no one cassa babontia becasem see a deleting account there on back Twitter be a beam na kamia say if he wants to say something or the far account be so a brand and you need the Kali Jim and no and a fella babonting at this screenshot he bet to a brap and swaba na as a producer or na or the Medikal screenshot na abeto so or no and a Medikal babeka say oh ne daughter no or share island she will be fine regardless. Not just say Kamia say ade ni sisi so because Fela bet it say she's about to make the hardest decision in her life netizens ne nkrofobia start keka say na our Jaya na boba no Medikal swaba through Kali J's account no waba beka say island will be fine regardless. Not just island will be fine regardless. They are not just any keka say our Jaya be because na yampa and so how or sign by the treaty being produced and patch of to so mama Medikal na ka say watch ra so we yo na be ma di sika ware wa. You should be respectful, you should be submissive, just say yes stress free. Not just a wish the way a Medikal no through Kali J's account no all to the name seminar right after when Fela Makafui had come out to say that she's about to make the hardest decision in her life. Their neck, Amia say, none no cran now, where Jaye bim and Ebo Boba. And as usual, no, and Yamin Kwana me was studio her. I'm in the studios with my beautiful sister, Namitra Benes. And she's here with me. We are coming to discuss the current issue at hand. Ma Benes Akwaba.
Yeah.
This is Fela Makafui in Medikal. A chrome hands so I any time you know, or wedding day crown, almost me police stunt. You think this whole thing is a stunt? And I say, genuinely, Bibisa Ebekoso.
My share, you mean share for no tea for you. they are critical.
Very critical.
Most of the times, the best what our remo is, to me, I think is a family issue. Because me nyawari, me meji obiansa finance somebody, and I mean timubi. And when it comes to marriage is a mutual thing, and then it's a family thing to me. Say, asema ba na se mo be kan, me hu ni say drew the standard of our area there. Omo motena se jensa no. I am penifos baby a chechira boa no. Ohwa ne kosane no. Nti baby omo ko nya our area ni free no. That place, and I said there is a problem in the house. They have to take it there because our area as a woody can probably not in same baby. Talking from the likes of sister Debbie, broken heart, and a bouncy, and
no cry by a motor 30 and more and tough friend.
Exactly, and if it is yours, come collect it. If it is for you, it's the same baby. I say, Obia expectations. So and if they give themselves the chance for this thing to tear this thing up, I think it's not a good thing. That is from my point of view. If something is wrong inside the house, or maybe something is going on in the marriage, I will say maybe do
you think this couple are serious
thing.
because ye tikroma ye na ye nim fela makafu in medical no be a wedding day crowd who trash ye bisa wa osi o na wo police town se ko wiase no na for speculate ye se wonyam ko wiase no se enya town na ye serious issue. Would you say that Ghanaians should take them serious this time around? Say no cry where you jay be ba na town to be say omudinya kwa akoda na opa na bia album bi na ode ba na chese takashi levels na ode ma we stay in the limelight and na chese ode bebo ma apum na chese atoaso. And now you think say this time around they is serious that bibi sa ekoso.
It can be a serious issue,
really,
in as much as they can do whatever plot whatever they want to plot. So, one thing you study about Fela Makafi, they say Medikal is not his joke, like a joke to him, to her. Sorry, yes. Medikal is her private business, and she doesn't. I don't know if you get it.
I get it.
Medikal income.
Don't you think netizens are taking this whole issue out of context? Because me say I'm about to make the hardest decision ever. Something of that sort. Are we reading between the lines way out of context, or like men can say, are we being paranoid?
Let me give you a critical example. So say I took from here. Transport fares near and what everything magicians. We pay 500 cedis to acquire Jumaba Mountain Pepe. Magicians Ukruma. It's when we see something, we will see behind the box.
Okay.
You I didn't wear chiri, madam. What we are saying, because I grow the grow, but Yantihani boy as soon as he be able to add the chain. Hey, we see, yes, we see over the bar. And the one thing about Ghanaians is that total how many I know see one now something kind of a bemu. And as I was saying earlier, no, if it is a stunt, I don't know, but the probability to say best stunt will be like 2%.
You think so?
Yes, because Fela McCaffrey doesn't joke with Medikal. That is my stunt. She doesn't, because I say, she's doing everything possible. What I say, yes. And so if something is going on like that, there was this rumor saying that guy I know is cheating on her a lot of times, and they're talking about it. Yes, and if as the normal thing, to me, I feel they should just get in penny for sit down and talk about.
And do you think Fela McCaffrey this time around
thing.
It was way extreme for her to come on her Twitter page to spike something of that sort, like and now betting ya doing so and come me below the belt no
so
yeah doing muscle
okay, so the social media handles are for her, they belongs to her, and so if she feels like she wants, you see, sometimes you just don't want to talk to any human being. The best thing you can do is take your phone, just WhatsApp, or maybe post a status, or maybe sometimes you just it's a normal routine. It's not every day that you want to talk to somebody. You don't want to. Sometimes you just don't want to get a conversation with anybody. And so the best place she thought could have been friendly, and it's written as at that time. I think that post is deleted. I think so. Yes.
Deleted that one and a couple of her pictures.
Exactly. So I see.
On the case of Medikal, do you think that as on Nakoya Bearman, he is the groom, and they say groom for a reason? Say or not so bad to the extent say you suspended your Twitter account and you still went ahead, used a different account, and then you came out to banter or what your wife said. Was it right as married couples? I mean, even if it's a year, I believe they have some sort of experience at hand on this whole marriage issue. So for them to do this on the social media space, do you think precisely Medikal assembly was it even necessary in the first place?
They live in the same house, don't they?
You know, and now we have social media. You came there even in as much as new accounts for her with the different accounts to batter what she said.
What shows that he was just giving it as in he was giving a reply to his wife. He also just
the writings was clear on the wall.
What if Ireland is not feeling well?
No, it wasn't as if Medikal came out with this tweet. Producer and Pacho or Hassan Fatuso. Right after when Fela Makafu came out and said anything. No, it was after netizens started can't say right after I'm about to make the hardest decision ever. Yeah, you started speculating. Say our Ija be because of H0t ya for Habrahano. And I MDK so bad bonting with the tweet now or Babe can't say or bad bonting with the tweet no Babe can't say Ireland will be fine regardless. No, I mean, I quite to say who sisi dria send ya kasa our Ija be because our
Ija Koswa, there's no way they're going to give our land to Medikal. It's not possible.
No about Abeka say.
To me, I feel he just came to he just came to write his thing and then Openibana statement to his what if Akane Yari of late? You don't know.
Let's take it as what you're saying. Ireland is sick and she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Now the next tweet was wives should be respectful, submissive, stress-free. No what Patrick saying. In other words, Fela Makafu was not all these things that he stated because
we're in this country.
Yes.
And our sister Debbie went all out for him. Yes, you can see. Debbie time now, yes, small boy, you say Debbie was for him, sorry, and they were just moving around every time. But when he felt like he wanted to get married to somebody, he felt like he wanted to get married, he went in for Fela. And on the normal say,
there were speculations that MDK actually cheated on Sister Debbie with Fela Makafu.
Speculation.
Yes,
there were a lot of girls that came out to
precisely a state said some bathroom being a BJ because to the or some city decided say I did I found no moon one I'm new.
Okay, so one I'm new there and I make her said as the normal saying goes, men know who they want. As in a man knows the person he's going to wife up. And so if she's wifing up Fela Makafu, it means aside all other women in the country, all other women in the world, no matter how far I go, whatever I do, you are the number one. That is it. Because that is what he portrayed to us. And see, if he comes back to say that Ireland is fine, or maybe wives should be submissive, stress-free, and then respectful. Okay, if like you can't tell me the story. How can you cook this story for me?
I'm not cooking a story.
But if on board there, naka already know. Every man wants a qualification of a woman, qualities in a woman, and if he sees it, I get it.
No, it's the timing that this whole thing is coming out to be. I don't have an issue, and Medikal is not one artist you would say your advice say in that angle. In terms of marriage and stuff like that, into a thing, cool. We can't take it cool. Why is it that right after the timing that this advice is coming from, everything points from all angles that MDK is trying to say exactly what netizens are saying. Say our because we are here, you couldn't come out to say wife should be blah 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 blah. Kwapim said Fela Makafu came out and then she said she's about to make the hardest decision ever. We started saying that there is an impending divorce, and then you come out to say something about the kid you two have, and then you proceed to talk about wives and what is expected of them in their marital homes. Don't you think?
I still don't think anything. I still don't think anything, and I'm not thinking anything so far as I am concerned. in the sense that they are in the house together. If they want to say something, they can tell
and
themselves.
the same house that they were in na fella eba tweet say.
I know I mean Catrell say if there is something as serious as you think it is, they will talk about it in their house.